Women who disrespected their husbands. Part 1, Number 1. Vashti. The Bible is rich with stories that teach timeless lessons about life, relationships, and faith. Today we examine the story of Queen Vashti, a woman whose decision to disrespect her husband, King Xerxes, cost her the throne. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on these impactful Bible teachings. Let's uncover the lessons from Vashti's story and see what they mean for us today. Vashti, a queen with great influence. The story of Vashti begins in the Book of Esther, chapter 1. She was the queen of Persia, wife to King Xerxes, also known as Ahasuerus, ruler of the vast Persian Empire. In Esther 1:1-4, we read that King Xerxes held a grand banquet that lasted 180 days, showcasing his wealth and power. At the end of this time, he hosted a 7-day feast for all the people in the citadel of Susa. It was during this feast that the pivotal moment in Vashti's story occurred. Vashti's refusal. On the 7th day of the feast, as King Xerxes and his guests were merry with wine, he commanded his eunuchs to bring Queen Vashti to the banquet hall. According to Esther 1:10-11, the king wanted her to appear before his guests wearing her royal crown to display her beauty. However, Vashti refused the king's command. Esther 1:12 tells us, Queen Vashti refused to come at the king's command brought by his eunuchs. Then the king became furious and burned with anger. Her refusal was seen as an act of open defiance, not only against the king, but also against the authority he represented. The consequences of disrespect. Vashti's decision had far-reaching consequences. In Esther 1:16-18, one of the king's advisors, Memucan, warned that her actions would set a dangerous precedent for women throughout the empire. He said, Queen Vashti has done wrong, not only against the king, but also against all the nobles and the peoples of all the provinces of King Xerxes. For the queen's conduct will become known to all the women, so they will despise their husbands and say, King Xerxes commanded Queen Vashti to be brought before him, but she would not come. To prevent this, the king issued a royal decree in Esther 1:19-22, removing Vashti as queen and ensuring her position would be given to someone more worthy. The decree also reinforced the authority of husbands in their households throughout the empire. Vashti's decision to disrespect the king ultimately cost her not only her crown, but also her influence. Lessons from Vashti's story. Vashti's story is a cautionary tale that offers several lessons for us today. Honor authority. The Bible repeatedly teaches the importance of honoring those in positions of authority. Romans 13:1 reminds us, let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. Vashti's refusal to honor the king's request was perceived as dishonor to his authority. Wisdom in actions. While it's possible Vashti may have had reasons for her refusal, her approach lacked wisdom and humility. Proverbs 15:1 says, a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. How we respond to authority, even in difficult situations, can determine the outcome. The ripple effect of actions. Vashti's actions didn't just affect her, they had implications for women across the empire. Our decisions often impact more than just ourselves. Galatians 6:7 says, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Position and influence are gifts. Vashti's removal reminds us that positions of influence are a gift from God and should be treated with care. Daniel 2:21 declares, he changes times and seasons. He deposes kings and raises up others. When we fail to steward what God has entrusted to us, we risk losing it. A call to reflection. Vashti's story is a reminder of the importance of respect, humility, and wisdom in our relationships, especially with those in positions of leadership. Are we honoring those God has placed in authority over us? Are we careful with our actions, knowing they have ripple effects on others? Are we stewarding our roles and positions with gratitude and respect? Let Vashti's story inspire us to live with wisdom, honor, and humility. Conclusion and invitation. Thank you for watching. If this message blessed you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe to our channel for more life-transforming lessons from the Bible. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we upload a new video. Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories of women in the Bible who teach us powerful lessons about life, faith, and relationships. God bless you,